Oh, thank you. I'm gonna keep it real. Oh, wow. Oops. Uh, there we go. Can you hear me now? Hey. Yeah. So I will. Thank you very much. I'm gonna keep it real. So we're, going to get that 10,000 steps every day as a baseline. It's the goal. We did it for July, so big win for us. Um, and like I said, we're streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. I'm gonna keep it real. Where are you tuning in from? Yes, awesome. Jigsaw the cat on TikTok has African land snails. Wow, wow. How big are how big are those? I'm gonna keep it real. Tuning in from Florida. Nice. I haven't been to Florida either. Do you like it there? I'm gonna keep it real. Says love it here. Nice. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Are you born and raised? You don't have to share if you don't want to. Jigsaw the cat says, kind of big, lol. I'm 4'5", so small hands. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep it real. Stayed in Maryland for a month, couldn't stand it. Nice. East Coast. East Coast stuff. Hello, Melissa. Melissa says hi on TikTok. Hi, Melissa. How am I? I'm doing all right. We carry on, um, one foot in front of the other. It's kind of the thing with the walk. It's uh, symbolic. I'm gonna keep it real. Says I was raised in Florida, but born in Tennessee. Right on. Every time I hear Tennessee, I think of the song Tennessee. Tennessee. Are you happy that you left? Thank you for the follow, Melissa. Oh, and the gift. Woo! I didn't see it. Melissa, you may not have got the memo, but we're streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. So, and I'm out here walking. Is that a kitten? Oh my gosh! I love kittens. Yeah. So, just a baby when parents moved to Florida. Right on. I had that kind of move in my life too. Was just a baby where I was born, and we moved shortly after. So, all right. So, Melissa, we have a couple conversations going, um, and I'm walking, so kind of navigating a lot of things with my eyes. I may not always have the eyes on the screen, and sometimes the chat goes wild. Believe it or not, it looks like it's warming up on YouTube. So sometimes it just blows by. I don't get to read it all, which is ironic because I started the walk one of the reasons I wanted to do the walk was to connect with you and, chat some more, but it's all good. Melissa says, Virginia here and born and raised in Maryland. Nice. Oh, I'm going to keep it real. I was there for just a month and was like, nope. Nope. What's going on, YouTube family? Amir says, that's my girlfriend. Don't talk to her. Maverick likes peanut butter. Wilma says, a Neanderthal with phone AI footage. I'm all real. I'm real human right here. Don't talk to my girl. Olivia says, Daddy, what are you up to tonight, Primal? Wilma says, Primal, can you scream Paisley in 10 minutes? What? Olivia says, are you lonely? I wouldn't say I'm lonely. Not any more than anyone else. I think we're all kind of separated with this, screen here. Sounds like a lot of crazies, Melissa says. It's not all crazies, I there are some crazy comments. I have to moderate sometimes. Well, I'm not like that person at all. Where am I? Thank you, Wrastlin. Wrastlin likes my beard. Go ahead. That's right, Derek. I am a vegan. True story. Yep. 15 years. All right. Shave your beard and I'll donate 20. Nah. No, I was not in the movie Braveheart. That would be a cool movie to be in, though. I need to get a kilt still. Can you believe I don't own a kilt after all this time? Even working at the Renaissance Fair. Melissa says, I feel like I'm on the walk with you. Well, we're about to take a little hydration break. But yeah, that's part of the idea, is that you get to come with me, I'd love to see you in a kilt. Thank you, Melissa. Olivia says, are you single? Yes, I am single. I'm an unmarried man. Been married to my jobs. Been an actor since I was a teenager. And then I ended up doing a lot of work in restaurants and running them for other people, and then food service for myself, management, opened my own business. I've just always been busy guy, busy. Funny guy says, 5-year-old beard. You've got a 5-year-old beard? I'm gonna keep it real. Says, you look great. Oh, thank you very much. Keep it real. Do another lap before we kick in the workout aspect of this. Robin Bailey. Hello, Robin. Robin says, I'm a widow. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss, Robin. Melissa says, why is a man like you single? That's a good question. Maybe for a topic for another time. I don't know. How much do you want to shave the beard? Not at all. I like it. I enjoy it. It's what my body does. I'm comfortable in my body. Robin says, "Thank you, very kind." Yes, it's hard to lose those that we love, and you know, no amount of condolences make it better. But it's still nice to know that we we see each other, right? Like we see that that humanity, and it's a knowing. So I know your loss, even though I don't know it, exactly. I know that loss is difficult. So just genuinely sending you the best energy. Melissa says, never shave that beard. Well, nothing's forever, right? So I'm not going to say I never would, but I just kind of probably won't. Probably won't ever. Zayden says, how much do you want to shave the beard? Not at all. Hello, brother. How you doing, Deva? Funny guy. No, it's probably longer than 5 years. Olivia says, do you like to eat tacos? I love tacos. Tacos are awesome. Indeed. What video game is this? What's up, Hanzo? Where are you tuning in from? Is it your first time in the live? Robin says, love the tone of your voice. Very soothing, very difficult. And thank you. Yes, completely understand. And yet, I know that I don't, right? It's deeply personal for all of us. Um, not only our relationships with people, but and the love that we share, but when we lose them, whether it's to end of life or end of relationship, well, it's unique. It's unique. And thank you very much, Robin. Um, I'm a 200-hour registered yoga teacher as well. I don't teach yoga at a school or a studio, but when I go live in the mornings when it's not triple digits in the heat, uh, we'll walk to the park together and I'll do some breathing exercises and some yoga. I'm also a stunt man, so I'll do like stunt rolls, handstands, headstands, cartwheels, just kind of play. It's fun. It's fun. I'm considering, doing like private yoga stuff, but it's in the future, I think. Triple A, Triple B says, hello, big bearded sir. Hello. Hello, A. Let your light so shine says hello. Hello. Welcome back, Shine. How are you tonight? Hello? Pardon all the bouncing around. Just have to get the phone holder seated in my hand, get comfortable. Liver Queen. Yeah. So I think there's a lunar event. If not tonight, then this week. Something like the Black Moon. It's the third full moon in a month of 4 full moons. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Melissa. You guys are sweet. It's very sweet of you, Melissa. Thank you. Ah, let your light shine says, I'm doing well. How are you? Doing great. Whoa. What? Heart puffs. Nice. I don't think I've gotten that one before. We don't have these gifts on YouTube. It's kind of neat. Little Nightmares Mono says your beard reminds me of a wizard. Are you a wizard? Maybe. Maybe. Dolores says hello from Germany. Guten Nacht, Dolores. Guten Nacht. No one will ever know, Melissa. What do you mean? Oh, no one will ever know if I'm a wizard. Yes. Yes. Took me a minute. Oh, I've been in a daze. This heat is it's intense. Normally I'll go for a walk in the sun in the morning, and say not everybody needs to know everything. Definitely not on my live stream, but yeah, girl's got to keep her secrets. Bro uses Nair on his body. You talking about me? Dolores says Guten Morgen because in Germany it is not nighttime; it is the morning. Yes, I have some folks, some friends tuning in from Berlin. Stark Industries may show up. He's in Berlin, and he'll start his day and jump in the live, chat a bit. So, where about in Germany are you, Dolores? Wilma, come on. Let's be respectful in the chat. You don't want to go in timeout. Nicole, same goes for you. You got like one chance. I got no patience for it tonight. Brandon Rivera says, yo. All right, Nicole. See you tomorrow. they're not all savory, you know what I'm saying? Melissa says, dang, I'm missing the comments over there. It's it's not always nice. Have to moderate more over there. But I have, as of last night, I have 500 subscriptions, 500 subscribers on YouTube. So, you know, It's a little rabbly at times. Chill Pill in the house. What's up, Chill Pill? How was shopping? Dolores says, where are you? I am in the Southwest United States. Southwest. Okay, good. Chill Pill's back home safe. Love it. Alice says, in the house. Says, craving some mac and cheese. Nice. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I see that now, Melissa. I will send that to you. It is a beautiful night for a walk. Yeah, my YouTube channel is just the same. I'm Nathaniel J. Burns on all platforms. Oh, Lord. Some collard greens and catfish. I'll eat the collard greens. Um, not so much catfish. Notice I put my face out there. Chill Pill says it's a nice night for an evening. Indeed. Indeed. Nancy Reyes in the house. Welcome back. Tacos Legit says, why you always live? Bro, I'm not always live. I'm living. I go live for the walks. We go walking together. Doubting Thomas says, all right, we're not going to read that. Come on, Doubting Thomas. It'll be cool. Be cool, man. Still looking for Joe. Nah. Nah. Dude. I'm gonna moderate these people. How you doing, Melissa? What can you find on the internet? Hopefully, some respect. Fisty Poos says, racism is a sign of low intelligence. I will have to agree. It's at least a sign of ignorance. Steven says, what? Merrick Taylor says, hi, I'm new here. What's the channel about? Jesus loves you. I'm going for a walk. Robin says, what I miss was getting ready for bed. A whole lot of moderating the chat on YouTube for now. I only have a vape now, but it doesn't get me high enough. Okay. Melissa says, people doing lives at least. Hey man, in no way affiliated, says, hey man, I'm so strong it's difficult to care someone or show affection. What do you recommend? I recommend trying. Do it anyway. I think strength is found in vulnerability. Lone omnipotence says it's a sign of the lowest social intelligence for sure. No tolerance for racism here, you know. Maybe I don't see the comment or understand it. You know, let me know. We'll just zap them, get them out of here. Merrick Taylor says Jesus can heal your heart in a way that vaping, smoking will never be able to. Aaron says stop being insecure. Nancy says I've been kind of wanting to go live, but I seriously wouldn't know how to deal with trolls. It's it's part of the process. It's part of the process. Absolutely. Lincoln Lang says the new Liver King. Elvis Bunny says hello Elvis. Melissa says you have it easy over here with the comments. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's been like this a few days, but it's not always like that, and sometimes we get it vice versa. So, y'all are a gem on TikTok. Let's go TikTok. Y'all can learn a lesson from TikTok. Nancy says you handle it so gracefully. I can't. I got a snappy mouth. Yeah, try this in real life. You know what I mean? Try talking to me like this when we're face to face. I think most wouldn't. Toby YouTube says we don't work for free in 2025. Okay. I hope nobody has to work for free. That's not working. That's not a job, right? That's forced labor, indentured servitude, slavery. Jay says do it and do it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. That's right. Elvis says hi BTO. Please make me do 100 push-ups right now. Organic machine in the house. Yes, organic machine. We're going to get some push-ups here real soon. White Widow says, whoa, hello there, Wolverine. Lone Omnipotence says, never worked for free. Hello from Jamaica, Razaka. What's up? Anyone that would troll this guy is probably the loneliest, saddest people ever. Yeah, Lincoln, I mean, troll anybody. Like, we're putting ourselves out there, you know, in front of the screen, and you gotta have thick skin, but not everybody's. I think everybody should get respect, you know. 100 push-ups motivation ASAP. Is it advisable to do push-ups in the kitchen while cooking? Abs are made in the kitchen, right? Lincoln says, stay up, bro. Yup. Mickle Pickle says, how's your day? Not bad, not bad. All right. So, got to take a break now and again to kind of catch up on the chat. But otherwise, we do have goals for this live. We're going for a walk. We're going to get some push-ups at the streetlights. And we got to stay hydrated. So let's go. Also do 100 push-ups in the morning, 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We do it split screen live workout with Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal on the Impact Athletics Association channel on YouTube. So join us there. It's free. It's fun. Two bearded warriors split screen doing push-ups, you know, and the Impact Athletics Association community. It's a lot of fun. What do you drive? Mickle Pickle wants to know what I drive. Lord. Yeah, just going for a walk. Leezy says this guy is Yeah, you didn't just ask if I was male or female. You were spamming the chat. So you go away again. Bye. What's up? Oh, y'all ready for some push-ups? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one. And then we keep on walking to the next street light, and we do it again. Do it until we got 100. I'm gonna keep it real. Fire. Thank you. Slinkerson says, "What's up, Dad?" What's up, Slinkerson? Sweet Meadow in the house. What's up, Sweet Meadow? Joe Mama says, "Hit the like button. It's free." Thank you, Joe Mama. Some of these names out here, you guys, these are funny. And we got another street light. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 2. That's 2. Yeah, so my aim is to slow the heart rate after each of these sets. You know, get the heart rate up and then lower it. Up and down, up and down. Folks, we got 9,000 likes on TikTok. That's insane. I have to tell you, we hit 2 nights ago. Or was it last night? 30,000 likes on TikTok. Oh, Melissa, you getting the finger workout? Thank you, Melissa. That's amazing. Yeah, we hit 30,000 likes on TikTok and we got 500 subscribers on YouTube. It's like wild. Nice. Mr. Lee says, shave. I've never heard that before. Nancy says, imagine walking your dog late at night and you see this huge tree of a man training for war. Oh, man. I can't put myself in that position because I guess I'm that warrior training for war. The Harry Potter boy. Hello, I Smoke Trees 88. Sweet Meadow says, I watched your commercial. I thought it was cool. Thank you very much. Yes, my first national commercial. Very, very happy to have been a part of that. Got to show it to my dad. He's been, so helpful my whole career. Um, very supportive. And it was a big milestone to get a national commercial. So yeah, so I have a commercial out. You might see it on television or online. It's on my YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Lana in the house says it can't stay. Have a big presentation tomorrow. Oh, well, what's their presentation about? Thanks for dropping in. How you feeling? Wanted to say hi. Thank you so much, Lana. Appreciate you. Is this like a true bounce, like in and out, a quickie? Well, all the best from me and all the viewers on your presentation tomorrow. Hope you knock it out of the park. Big proposal. Nice. Yes. Well, here we go. We got 10 push-ups coming for you. Big proposal right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Big proposal indeed. I hope it goes the way that you want. Always look both ways when you're crossing the street. Preston says, can I be a mod? Landon says, good job. Nice workout. Thank you, Landon. How you doing? Welcome back. That's my neighbor. You know what they say, Lana? If it keeps you up at night, it's not a bad thing. But did you exhaust some resources? Did you exhaust your reserves? Did you get a walk in tonight? Sometimes I get worried all night. I understand. I completely understand. Tino O says, what's up, little dude? What's up, little dude? Landon says, you're one of the people God made to be a respectful human. All right. Got another street lamp. So let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Is that 3 or 4? I think it's 4. Lana only walked this morning. I understand. Camden James, welcome back. I think I was asking you last night if you had videos on your YouTube channel, but I think you may have bounced by then. Took a while to catch up to the chat. Server's back. What's up, server? Server starts school tomorrow. Right on. Sweet Meadow says, I'd like to see you on an upcoming Taylor Sheridan project. Nice. I don't know who that is, so I'll have to check him out. Who is Taylor Sheridan? He's really putting out some great stuff. Okay, Sweet Meadow. Thank you for that. tip. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Well, Lana, you gotta, exhaust your anxiety. Sometimes writing things down, kind of visualizing the next day, those are all helpful. Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. Right on. Vok says, "Can you can tuck me in? You forgot to read me a bedtime story." Uh, I'd be down. I'd be down to read bedtime stories to you folks. Just shoot me a message. Let me know what you want me to read. I've actually been talking to a couple people about that. Um, Let Your Light So Shine says 60 more to go. Thank you for that. Camden says, "Oh shoot, working on some shorts and some long forms right now." Right on. Samantha says, "Hi Nate, evening." Hello Samantha. Solja wants to know if I'm intact. That was a huge conversation the other day. Melissa's peacing out. Have a good night, Melissa. Sweet dreams to you. It was nice to meet you, and I hope we get to see you again real soon. Lana says it's intense though. The Landman, the show, or is it a movie? Dottie's back. Dottie Hottie. Hello, Dottie. Welcome back. I want to be nothing like the Liver King. I'm the anti-Liver King. Exactly. Nobody wants to be him. um, yes, the show Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. Nice. All right, I got another set here. Melissa, it was great to meet you. Let's all wish Melissa sweet dreams. We get these push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Is that 50? Lioness with Nicole Kidman. Is that a show, or is she doing a commercial for the product? Sweet Meadow says, "What is it that you and your lady train for?" I don't have a lady. Yes, I'm gonna keep it real. Very sweaty. Are you talking to me? Let's see. Julianne Fry says Bartleby is a good bedtime story. I would tell you about it, but I would prefer not to. Dottie says, "I remember you, ho." Do we have some nasties in the chat there, Dottie? The lady friend who does the acrobatics. Ah, yes, that is my acro duo. We're acro.anarchy on Instagram, and her name's Jess, but she's not my lady. She's my friend. She's got a husband, and yeah, she's my friend, and we do acro yoga together, some dance lifts and things like this. So we're performers. But it's so much fun. I miss doing acro with her. It's been a while. I do acro with other folks too, even strangers. So if you want to do acro yoga, send me a message. Or if you want to play chess, we can play chess. I do that too. Got another street lamp. It is so fun. It's so fun. I also have done some ballroom dance. It's been a while, but I'd love to get back into it. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Dottie says, look at his beer belly. It's good to see people actually show people they can work out, and it don't matter what people say. You can be strong. If you don't believe what people say and you try to do your best to work hard, yes. Your hair looks like bunny ears when you lift up from the push-ups. It's all good. Camden says, how do you get into acting? I've been doing it since I was a teenager, and I don't know, drama club. I I I auditioned for a play at high school, and then I got into the play. Um, and that later that year, I found an ad in a local paper looking for actors, and I auditioned, and I got the job. So I've been a professional actor since I was 16, and just kept on going from there with lots of breaks, but no more breaks. Full speed ahead. No, I'm in the Southwest U.S. I mean, I wouldn't call LA home, no, but I am there enough, right? Sweet Meadows says I was born in West LA. Right on, right on. Samantha says I think he's a lovely man. Looks aren't everything. I would much rather love a soul and love the looks. I'm not shallow. Dottie says Samantha is most definitely a man. Okay, you guys, what is this argument? Levi Chino says, bro, you look like your name is Ragnar. Face as. What? Okay. Triple H, so true. Yes, Dottie, I'm an actor. Caleb says, hi, Santa. You know, I played Santa when I was 19. Um, I got a job in a mall as a Santa. And then the older ladies were sitting on my lap. They're like, you're a young Santa. I was like, yeah. I was like, what do you know, little girl? Oh man. No, I'm not. I'm not SAG. Olivia is back. Hello, welcome back. Levi says, "Bro, you look like your name is Beowulf. Bro, you need a mod." I know. I know it. I'm gonna get back to these push-ups. We got another set. Oh well, I hear you. I just have to read them to know that they're negative too. You know. What have you acted in? Check out my IMDb page. It's my name, Nathaniel J. Burns. Sweet Meadow says, I checked out your work. You do good work. Thank you very much. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 70. Incognito Burrito sent a rose. Thank you, Incognito Burrito. Gerald says, I'll be a moderator. Jay Hold says, still awesome. You're a working actor. Nice job, dude. I am a working actor, which is mind blowing with the business, you know, the industry going down like over 30% since COVID. It's just crazy. Incognito says, Sarah is my name. Get it, boy? Thank you. Sweet Meadows says, you gotta love the names we all have on here, right? I know. It's funny. Yes, I feel very grateful to have the opportunity to work in the industry as talent, but also behind the scenes. You know, I produce, and I work in production, art department on commercials, things like this. Sarah says, keeping it on the low. All right. I'll try to remember that, Sarah. Incognito Burrito. Not sure about the moderation yet. I know that I probably need somebody to moderate, but I don't know how much control that gives them over my channel and all that stuff. So we'll get there. Thank you for the offers. Daniel says, happy Tuesday. Hey, everyone. The Nothing says, dude, your hair is growing a face. Interesting. Camden, I am Molly whopping these honey barbecue tenders. Does that mean you're eating them? Where are you from, Camden? Sounds like UK speak or Australia. Something different. I know, right? Sarah says, homies be trying to regulate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you the one on the Molly Hatchet cover? I don't know what that is. Samantha says, Nathaniel, I don't think you remember our conversation and where I work, do you? Can I blame it on many concussions and stunt work and football and wrestling? You'll have to refresh my memory. Camden says, I'm a mod for another channel, and all I can do is put people in timeout, remove comments, and make them not be able to comment for certain periods of time. Camden's in Indiana. Samantha says, that's funny. The Nothing says, the Molly Hatchet. Molly Hatchet is a badass rock band from back in the day. Sarah says, acting like they are Nate Dogg and Warren G. I'm Nate Dogg. Yeah. Dottie says, I checked out your IMDb. Impressive. Oh, thank you. Been working pretty solid last 10 years. Film and television. Huge shout out to Laura Durant and Durant Casting. I was able to do some casting with her. It's a big deal for my career. Good service that she provides. And free for actors. It's free. Sarah is going to be right back. How was class? Minnow. Back. Sweet Meadow says, my niece is a talent agent out in Dallas. Out of Dallas. Nice. Nice. I would do work in Dallas. Dottie says, but those movies do look low budget. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. They're low budget. The Nothing says, dude, you would look way cooler than me on my wife wide glide. Your motorcycle? Olivia says, I want to French braid your hair. I might let you. I enjoy having my hair braided. Wife works too. Come on. Come on. Dottie, were you talking about my beer belly? What about my beer belly? Did I miss something? Dottie Hottie said, my favorite caveman. I didn't see those. No, the Nothing. Uh, on a liver, I guess. I don't know. Where are you tuning in from? Nothing. Is it your first time here? Y'all ready for more push-ups? Let's go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. First time just scrolled in. Nothing is in El Paso. Cool. We got a lot of Texas folks in here, maybe. Thanks, Nothing. Olivia says, up north, eh? What you mean? I'm in the Southwest. Sweet Meadow, if you shoot me a message, I'll follow your talent agent niece. You never know. Olivia says, are you a Viking? Let's define Viking. What do you think? Viking heritage. I don't think it's a race. I don't think it's an ethnicity. It's more like a club, wasn't it? The Nothing says, I'll use multiple placements for push-ups. It works great. Yes, this is I'm on my second set of 100 for the day. Um, Scandinavia. What time is it here? It's 10 till 10. I did some plyo push-ups this morning. I'm going to get a set of plyo push-ups here. Do plyos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nancy says, I see the bunny ears now. Well, maybe I'm a bunny. I don't know. Used to be able to clap behind and front in a single push-up. Ooh, that's intense. Dang, nothing. That's wild. I don't think I'll try that tonight. Not on this sidewalk. Yeah, gonna smash your face if you tried that now. Absolutely. Olivia, I don't really want to answer that in the live privacy stuff. Yeah, I grew from out of the earth like a sweet potato. And Nurse Kathy on TikTok says, "Hey, from Kansas, what's happening, Nurse Kathy?" Nursing is an uh, excellent profession. Hard work. We need nurses. Boy, do we need nurses. I used to work in the hospital as a standardized patient. Chill Bill. Chill Bill grew out of the earth like a sweet potato. That's right. That's right. Ah, sweet potato. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. some multi-position plyo push-ups for you, bud? Oh no, that's too bad. Nurse Caffey, I'm in the Southwest United States. Oof. I grew up in the South, yes, not the North. But I suppose my my roots are somewhat Norwegian. Jose Flores, bienvenido. Jose says, oh lordy. Nancy, thank you for backing me up, y'all. But Olivia, I appreciate your inquiry. We're all friends here. The Saint says hi. Oh, we got a new round of folks. Kipton says yo, hello. Sweet Meadow, I think you left, Sweet Meadow, but I was saying shoot me a message and I'll follow your niece, because you never know. I don't know. Maybe there's a connection there. The Saint says hi, hello again, still. And nothing. I am protecting my own privacy. Look at this. The sweat is just pouring out. The faucet is on. There we go. I lost count. I think we must have done 100, if not before then now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Oh. Whew. Thank you, Sweet Meadow. Welcome back. It's all good. Kipton says, nice beard. Like you don't lose anything, right? It's free. We got 34 likes. It's amazing. Fuzzaroli in the house. Why don't you have a shirt on? It's over 100 degrees. I'm walking for miles and doing push-ups. Why do you have a shirt on? Camden is back. Welcome back, Camden. But it's dark outside. I know. Don't I know it? It's dark outside, but it's also very hot. Still the desert. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. He makes it brighter with the shirt off. I don't have much of a tan, that's for sure. Well, that is a fate we all share, Kipton. No, Fuzzarelli. Fuzzaroli? Fuzzaroli? Is that a cat? What's up, Fuzzaroli? No, I'm not trying to flex on the haters. I'm just trying to be my best every day. Better than yesterday. That moon. It's the moon. Woo! Oh boy. I don't know. Are you asking if my nieces or nephews have children? I don't understand. Make them explode from overhating. Sure. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ah. Oh. My nieces and nephews do not have children, and nor do I. I have cats. Sturgeon full moon, that's it. Anthony Chihuahua coming in clutch. August 9th. After that, people stop being crazy. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, nothing says people will always be crazy, especially the sane ones. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for dropping that info, Anthony. Appreciate you. Much appreciated. Whew. Feeling the pump. Feeling the pump a little bit. Takes 100 now. Only passing through. Saw the moon. You're welcome. Oh, right on, Anthony. Well, I'm Nathaniel. Nice to meet you. I hope you'll come on back sometime. If you're only passing through, we go for walks, we do push-ups, burpees, all kinds of stuff. This is many years beard. Many years beard. Viking? mean, I don't know. What do you think, Chill Pill? Just anytime someone says Viking, I won't even read it. I'll just give a look, give an angry look. Anthony says, nice to meet you too. Maybe I will subscribe. I have lots of burpee community friends. Nice. Well, I don't do them every time. Oh, you don't have to retract your message. People ask me a lot if I'm a Viking. It's not, I don't take offense. Joe Pill says that beard is insured by Lloyd's of London for $1 million. Yes, shout Skull. Hailsa! Skull! Yes. Oh, you don't have to retract your messages there, little buddy. Skull! Yes. Viking is a compliment. Yes, I understand. Oh, we got hot chilies. We got hot chilies from Dr. D-Light. What's up? What's up, Dr. D-Light? Trying to add some spice. Chili Bay. Dr. D-Light is just chilling. Always spicy, right? Bring the heat. Leo Lowe says, Skull, brother. I am one too, Northman. Anthony says, Nancy, please leave a comment. We like visitors. Nancy in the house has been supportive last couple days. Appreciate you. The Ace of Spades. Lemmy. Give me some Lemmy. Some Lemmy looks. Leo says, Viking is what we do. Dr. D Light's your first time in the live. Olivia in the chat. Motorhead, yeah, Lemmy. Leo is back. What's up? Anthony says you talked me into subbing, Nathaniel. 511, I think. Yes, skull. The nothing. Viking here, sans tache leblanc. Leo is in Cali. I'm here in the Southwest United States with you. We out here. Skull. I watched the Viking series. Yes. Ha. I'm right. BB the TJ border. Oh, you're right by the Tijuana border. I've been to Tijuana. The tacos there were spicy. It was a long time ago. How you doing, Chaos? Is it Chaos? Chaos, I got it. I get it. Me too, meaning times. Long time ago. I can't even remember his name. A friend of mine took took me down there. He's like, now this is my place. I was like, yeah. There's a show on Netflix. Yeah. Tara's in the house. What's up, Tara? Good evening to you, my lady. Nancy Reyes says, are you on two platforms at once? Yes, I am. I do make this announcement now and again, so sorry if you missed that. We are streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. We are streaming on both, yes. Sometimes there's crosstalk betwixt the apps, which is totally cool. We make friends. Sometimes people will jump in to YouTube because the chat sounds better, or vice versa. And yeah, um, I have friends on both and creators on both. So Leo Lo says TikTok is a Chinese platform. Yeah. And nothing says coat of arms. Yep, yep. Leo says, got my dad into it before I left, before you left it. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, and then Facebook and Instagram are owned by Meta, so, and WhatsApp. So, pick your poison, right? But nothing says, not really a big deal. There are a massive amount of relatives since we took over the world back in the day. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Nothing. Oh, Tara, we burned through 100 push-ups on the Streetlight workout walk, and I'm about to rehydrate and check the steps. Yeah. Oh yeah, last night we did 100 burpees, so I'm taking it easy tonight. See a palm tree? Yeah, we got palm trees. All right, it looks like it's frozen, but it's not. I'm just checking the steps, so I have to close the app. But I'll be right back. Tara and Chill Bill are buddies, and see, I love this. Y'all making friends in the chat. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Tara is saying hi, Chill Pill, but for whatever reason it got filtered, so we'll let that one slide this time, Tara. And Chill Pill, check these out. These are the trees I was telling you about. That are now gone. Yeah. Our friend Bill came and took those out. Never mind. Then nothing says it's a part of world history. We conquered France, which was the world leader at the time, and spread like wildfire. I, yeah, yeah. Street signs are green in England too. They're white in Paris. Oui, oui, oui. I haven't been to England though. Tara, did you go live today on your channel? Did you figure out how to post the video? Yes, chill pill. Yes. Although there are specific parameters applied to that particular title that include physical space, but might be the fourth place. Tara says, I did for a little bit earlier. I haven't figured it out yet. I see make a clip. Okay. You're in the right place. That studio area, it should say like share the live or something like that, or post the live. The Nothing says, called the Norman Conquest. The Battle of Hastings is likely the most popular battle. Leo Lowe says, how long you been growing your beard? Many years, many years. Anthony says, cheers, Nathaniel and chat. On to more doom scrolling. Come out for a walk with us. Thanks for hanging. Anthony, nice to meet you. Number 511. Woo! 511. It's crazy. Tara says, English almost became a dialect of French after the Norman Conquest. There you go. The Nothing and Tara are history majors. Ah, yes, the history of English. I think I've heard of this. Pat Sant trying to send some naughty messages. We're not going to read that one, okay? We're not going to read that one. Let's see, I think we'll get some. Well, those are different. History of English is good, says Tara. Is good. Nothing killer. All right. Good night. Thanks for showing up strong in the chat, hanging out with us. Good to meet you. And thanks for the history lessons. Do you listen to the History of English by chance? The podcast Tara recommends. Sizzle Moon Song says, good evening, sir. Wow, your mic is very hot and sharp live. The mic is hot. It's loud. How is the audio? Oh, Maybe it's your device, Sizzle Moon. Okay. Maybe it's Sizzle Moon's audio. Oh, nice. We'll take it. Sometimes audio is a pain. It's a point of pain on these live streams, but I'm happy to hear that it's crisp and clear. I've lost count of push-ups. Sizzle Moon says quality matters. Right on. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it when it works. We'll take it. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Quality does matter. Tara says, my daughter Jocelyn is asking, why are you out so late at night? Well, Jocelyn, sometimes adults need to go outside in the dark at night and walk with their demons and their friends. But I'm safe. I'm happy. I hope you are too. Thanks for sharing that, Waylon. You're just sharing that with me, though. No one else gets to see that. Well, they're companions. So, Tara's, we'll say Jocelyn. Jocelyn says, wait, so demons are friends, she says? Uh, they're companions. You know? You ever have the moment where your cat is like being a little bit of a pest, maybe howling or knocking stuff off the counter? You have to clean it up. That's kind of like what demons are. They're there with you, and sometimes they're cantankerous. Have I seen K-pop Demon Hunters? No, I haven't. I have not seen that, Jocelyn. Chill Bill says, sometimes I struggle with my demons, and other times we just cuddle. I think that's accurate. Jen Ramirez says, lower. John says, this is peak male physique. Soul Moon Song says, so from the Palms, I'm guessing either Southern California or Central Florida. I'm in the Southwest U.S. Nancy says, you got to be at like 150 now. John C. says he's fighting crime. Yeah, Nancy, I'm just doing them. The numbers aren't as important. Tara says, good night, everyone. All right, Tara, you have a beautiful evening. Sweet dreams, fede bohev. Always a pleasure. Tara and Jocelyn. Jen Ramirez says, do you know how to fight, though? Do you want to find out? Sizzle Moon Song says, I agree. Yes, we have to learn to dance with our skeletons and internal demons to make good allies of them and learn the lessons they are bringing to teach us. Aya, 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 aya. You want to fight me, Jen? Hey, geez. Is that a puppy? Is that a bear? Cute. What's up, Christina? Oh, we get some more push-ups. Yes. Let's see. Can we build up to these one arms? Whew. Maybe a little too fatigued for the full one arm experience, but we can bias it. We can bias it. What's up, Manny? Manny says my demons hate me. Oh, Manny. ¿Por qué? Ricardo says, where's your shirt? Jen says it's your mom's house. Damn. AG says it's a lion. Ain't no lion. It's a lion. Nice. Nancy says, Jen, watch his fighting video. Highly recommend. Oh, which one did you see? It's so hard. Stupid questions. Yeah, it's so hard to put out your work, when you're a stunt person or an actor, like for your reels and stuff. Like somebody mentioned earlier, they're like, oh, I think it was Dottie. It's like, oh, your titles look low budget. I was like, sure, yeah, they are, but so do I not put them out because they're low budget? Like, not everybody's a Hollywood actor. And as far as stunt stuff, so many reasons why the final product of a stunt video, whether it's a scene from a movie or just like a scene that you make for your reel specifically, so many reasons why that can come out not as expected or not as you want. So it's a tough choice. Do you put it out? It's like, yeah, at some point you have to. Otherwise, no one will know that you're even trying. But it's a conversation. My coaches would tell me, don't put anything out that's not good. And at the same time, do you not put out your best? And then in a year's time, are you not much better? I hope you are. But then the video doesn't reflect your skills. So, I don't know. It's a thing. First world problems, right? Sizzle Moon Song says, if you all don't acknowledge and learn to dance the skeletons in your closet, they will find their way out, one way or the other, in very unlikely ways, and when you least expect or want them. Foreboding. Stupid Videos says, you look like a muscular Hagrid from Harry Potter. Thank you. Rich Gardo says, I'm a lion's pride. Rob C. says, you could have played in Braveheart. Thank you. Well, they're remaking a lot of movies from that time. Perhaps if they make it again or something similar, I'll be in the right place at the right time to be in that one. And that would be cool because I like making movies. That's why I look the way that I do. Otherwise, I'd probably have to have a different look for a different kind of job. Nice. Whoa. Prototype Plays says hello there. Well, hello there, Prototype. Nancy says, Rob, see, yes, squash your head like a watom. Say what? Say what? Is that a line from the movie? I don't remember. Tara, I came on YouTube because Jocelyn wants to listen to you. Well, hello, Jocelyn. And hello, Tara. Welcome back. Always a pleasure. Stupid Video says, Bro has Hagrid's face and the mane from Scar. Sizzle Moon Song says, and some of those skeletons, we all are ancestral, lest anyone forgets. Sure would like to know what you mean by that. Tell us more. AG says, or the Wizard of Oz. Stupid Videos, but not being like rude or anything, I'm saying as compliments. Of course, I assume that people are being kind until it's clear that they're not. I recommend that, by the way, as a default position when you're dealing with people you don't know and even people you do know. And the idea being that you can only guess what someone's intention is with what they say, so you might as well take it as a positive until they prove you otherwise. Oh, just a little bit of water left. Eugenio on TikTok says, where are you? I am in the Southwest United States. Where are you tuning in from, Eugenio? And thank you for the compliment, Stupid Videos. Rich Cardo says, the Lion's King. Nancy says, it's a saying from the movie, yes, law. Watom is how he pronounced watermelon. Oh, I love watermelon. Oh my God, I love watermelon. There's a video of my brother Vincent, Alfonso, Jamal, and I having watermelon. I brought a watermelon to our workout at the park, and we just demolished it after the workout. We did share a little bit with a stranger, but we finished it off, the two of us, a whole watermelon. It was amazing, and there's video. I recommend checking it out. Watob. Sizzle says, we all have, rather. Ancestral wounds run deep and are passed on generationally. Studies have proven they're passed on through mitochondrial DNA. I would like to know more about this. We should like to hear more. Nancy says, I love watermelon. Me too. Stupid Video says, I've been playing 2025 way too much lately, but I made 2 new friends. Is that 2K25? Is that a video game? I don't know it. Tara says, me too. Oh, wait. Tara says, we are in the northwest of the United States. Nice. Yes. Tara loves watermelon too. That's so good. Rich Cardo says, water. It's a basketball game. Oh, man. Right on. I had fun with playing double dribble back in the day, but I haven't played anything since. I'm sure they've gotten better. Sizzle Moon says the skeletons are often ancestral wounds. Stupid Videos says love from Missouri. Nice. Is it your first time in the chat? Stupid Videos. Tara says that is Jocelyn to you. Oh, so Tara is not on TikTok. This is Jocelyn. Is that correct? Jocelyn is using Tara's account on YouTube. So we're speaking to Jocelyn. Is that right? Rich Cardo says, I love you, my man. Hey, much love. Much love to you, Rich Cardo. Stupid says, yeah, my first time here. Right on. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Love back to you in Missouri. Do you make videos? Are your videos stupid or not? Is that a red herring? Nancy says, okay, my friend, I need to sleep. It's 1:30 and I work tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Hey, much love to you, Nancy. Sweet dreams. Hope you got some energy exhausted and are ready to rest well. Okay, Jocelyn. So what do we say? What do we say when someone says Liver King? Fam, help me out. What do we do? Ricardo, a lion does not sleep, does not concern itself with the opinions of sheep. It's true. Oh, it's my neighbor. He's back. Yeah, he's been working on that truck. Stupid Video says, yeah, I got some quote stupid little vids, mostly shorts I make for fun. All right, cool, cool. I'll have to check you out. If you would do me a solid, drop a comment on one of my videos, and then I'll makes it easy for me to go and have a look at your channel. Jocelyn says, Mom has a book and she will get the title tomorrow. Okay, she'll give the title tomorrow. Nice. Howard says, okay, bro. Howard, is it your first time here? It's going to look like I'm freezing, but I'm not. I'll be right back. Levi Chino says, bro, you have a house. Why do you keep sleeping outside like a Viking? Like you a Viking. Sizzle Moon says, like and subscribe. Ah, man. Thank you, Sizzle Moon. Oh, Skull. Levi, you're making videos. Who's making videos? Who all here is making videos? Let me get a thumbs up if you're making videos. Ricardo says, love you. Hey, man, much love. Ah, we are in a heat wave, so we're cramming in all of the steps since the sun went down. Nice. Thor. Beetle says, hi, dude. Hi, Beetle. Let your light so shine says good night. I have to get some rest. I have to get to take care of my special needs son tomorrow. Get home safely. Thank you. Let your light so shine. Wish you sweet dreams. Hope you get good rest tonight. Monster Piano says, where's your hammer? I have it. Beetle says, I'm not taking flight anymore. So you're crawling or what? Stupid video says, yeah, but yeah, I commented on the squats one. Nice. Nice. I will find you. Have a look at your shorts, videos. Do you do workouts? Stupid videos. Do you go for a walk every day or? Beetle says, because I'm bored. You then wouldn't that be a good reason to take flight? Ooh, Jocelyn says, you are kind of like my brother. He made a home or his home in the garage. We live in an apartment. Right on. Rich Cargo says, I'm watching over you tonight. What do you mean? Stupid video says, can you comment on one? So I know it's you. And yeah, I do some types of workouts sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. I'll leave a comment. I will leave a comment. Jacko says, let me guess you eat nothing but elk meat. No. Read the description of my channel. I am vegan for 15 years. No elk meat. No interest in eating animals. Sizzle Moon Song says, at Monster, we get banned if we show our hammers on live streams. Maybe check on OnlyFans. Fair point. Fair point. Beetle says, so bye. Well, are gonna sleep with the Beatles, so bye tonight. Jacko says, LOL, all love, brother. Yeah, yeah. You're an absolute unit. To be vegan, only good on you, man. Yeah. Uh, Jocelyn says, I love animals. So do I. Yeah, well, thank you, Jaco. You know, I mean, I still eat. I eat plenty of calories. So calories don't come from just animals. You can get calories from everything, and I eat plenty. Ricardo says, look behind you. Jocelyn says, I am vegan in Minecraft. What does that mean? I don't play that. Daniel Savonami says, just popped in again. You're finished with the walk burpees routine? No, I did many push-ups tonight. I don't know, 150 maybe. Um, and now I'm focusing on catching up to my 10,000 step goal. So the walk is still going, but I don't know. Might get more push-ups in. How are you doing tonight, Daniel? Stupid Video says I got to go to bed right now, but I'll check sometime tomorrow, and I'm going to subscribe to you. Thank you, Stupid Videos. Appreciate that. Yeah, and I look forward to reading your comment and connecting with you in the way that we do on YouTube. Jocelyn says, it is a game that you mostly can do anything, and it is blocky, square. Babu is back. Hello. How you doing, Babu? Thank you for the comments on my videos, Babu. And Ultimate Gamer says, look like Harry Potter movie scene. You look fantastic. Oh, thank you. Good night, Stupid Videos, and good night, chat. Sweet dreams. We wish you well. Hope you have good rest tonight. Sizzle Moon Song says, I quit red meat and pork in 1984. Woo! I quit chicken in 1994 and tried to quit fish and seafood in 2004. But a lobster caught my eye on a birthday, so that only lasted several months. Well, Sizzle Moon Song, I understand the inclination. It was similar for me. Cut out land mammals first. They're just too similar. And started thinking critically about food, what food is, what food meant, where food came from. And, finally got around to everybody, every animal body being banned from my mouth without consent about 15 years ago. But yeah, I was cutting everything out, slashing foods from my diet before that, much like yourself. Sizzle Moon says, that is until 2024 when I started eating it all again due to poor health and serious illness. Ah, well, I hope that you're feeling better now. Hope that you're feeling better now. It was, if it had a face, I tried to not eat it. Yeah. George Evan Kovich says, food for the soul. Yeah, if it eats or poops, or if it has a face or poops, don't eat it. I understand that inclination. George Evankovich says, it means a lot. What means a lot, George? And is it your first time joining the chat? Welcome to the chat. So it's been a little while. I'll reiterate, if it's your first time in the chat, we are streaming on YouTube and on TikTok. So if you hear comments that you don't see, that's where they're probably coming from, the other platform. My name is Nathaniel J. Burns, and I do walks. We go for walks together. We do workouts together. Do yoga together. Have a good time. Chat. Help each other out. We lift each other up. That's the point. Nicole. Nicole says, it's summer. Why are you wearing a sweater? This is my own homegrown face sweater. Come on. Leo is back. Welcome back. Daniel says, welcome, George. George says, I'm only here, Nathaniel, because God put me here. Okay. And Jocelyn says, do you have any pets, dog or cats? I had a dog. I no longer have a dog. But yes, I have cats. Sizzle Moon Song says, meh, I was given 6 months to live around 30 years ago and cancer. I thought I beat years ago, recently returned and brought another cancer with it this time. So it is what it is. I hear you. Ruby Rose says, where is your cash button? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Maybe I don't have a cash button. Corey Bradley says, good morning again from Ireland, sir. Good morning to you, Corey. Hampton Quick thinks they know my sexual orientation. Sizzle Moon Song, I'm so sad to hear about your diagnosis. You know, do what you can to enjoy every bit of life that you've got. And that goes for all of us. It's my recommendation. It's too short for all of us. So, Sizzle Moon Song says, sorry to hear about your dog. Yeah, he was the best. I got a lot of videos of my dog on the channel. Check him out on YouTube. Me and Piff. Piff was his name. He was the best. That's what the name means. The best. He's a good boy. Good boy. The best. Yeah. George says, you're on a hike. No. I have a lot of cats. A lot of cats, Jocelyn. Daniel says, I have a bunch of snakes, pythons, and breed them. They're great pets. Oh. I couldn't do snakes. Chill Pill says, Piff. Ah, Chill Pill, you remember Piff. Yes, my buddy. The hole in my heart. And that hole, can't be filled by anything else. And I will die with a Swiss cheese heart, with all the holes of all those that I've loved and lost. And that's okay. Because everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful. Thank you for the condolences, Sizzle. Sizzle Moon Song. Daniel says, I have a bunch of snakes. Yeah, well, snakes. I like snakes, but I couldn't keep them as pets. I don't know. And I don't think that we should really call animals pets. I think that that's, um, not the right word. In French, they say animal de compagnie, which is like my companion animal. In Hawaiian, they say koha, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's kind of like you're the protector, but not pet. Not a pet. What time is it here? Queen Kaylee Girl wants to know. It is 5 to 11 p.m. Corey, my Irish friend, I am in the Southwest United States. So I don't say the state on the live. Oh, you're good, George. Welcome. Kane draws stuff, says Chris. Moltisanti. Sizzle Moon Song says, no worries, I'm a fighter, and I'm old enough to know. No one gets out of this life alive. So yes, all caps, make the most and best of the time you all have, and tell those you love them often. Yes, 100%. Corey says, better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all. It's true, but it's painful. Christopher Moltisanti says, some silly stuff. Come on, Christopher, let's be better. Sizzle Moon Song says, I think pets steward us more than we steward them. What? Jocelyn says, I had a friend at the old apartment, and he had a lot of snakes, and one of them escaped and bit his grandma, and it was poisonous, but not bad, so she's okay. Yes, Sizzle Steward, correct. Well, I'm glad that grandma's okay. Yikes, what an experience. George said, that's not how we are. We are all one, and there's an infection on humanity. Love from Northern California. Take care, brother. May your heart beat at ease. Yes, metta meditation to you as well. Incast Outcast says, howdy, howdy. George, thanks for joining us. I hope you have a beautiful night. Rest well. Sweet dreams. Christopher only loves himself. Stark Industries in the house. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Stark. Good morning, chat, says Stark. Stark is joining from Berlin. All the way from Berlin, Germany. How are you? Good day, sir. The Gladiator Squad says hi. Hello, Gladiator Squad. I got a gladiator. Here, hold on a second. There's me as a gladiator, right? Supposed to be the god of fire. I was in Romania. I did a stunt show in Romania last year, about this time, about a year ago. Eric Woodman says, holy crap, it's a real Viking. Skull. The Gladiator Squad is waving. George says, all that matters is random people care. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, sometimes you got to do more than care. You gotta take action on that caring. But I hear you. All it takes is for random people to take action. Eric Widman says, love the hair. You look like a lion's mane. You look awesome. Thank you. Christopher says, hi. Hello, Christopher Baker. Jeffrey Shelton, we are all divided in America, which is good. Okay. What do you mean? People love people. Simple. And epic. Yes. Hello, Christopher. Yeah. My pleasure, Stark. We talked about you this morning. I told Mr. Vincent and everybody in the community that you were sending your well wishes from my nighttime live, thinking about us over the bowl of toasted oats, packed with protein. Ruby Rose says you look Scandinavian, and that's a happy face. How you doing, Ruby? Eric says you look like you catch wild boars with your bare hands. They can't make this stuff up, man. You guys are funny. Corey says he looks like a fellow Irishman. Fellow Irish. George says, haha, I am gypsy. Eric says he rides dragons. I am a dragon. And you are crunchy and good with ketchup. George says, mind over matter. Jocelyn says, I took 2 sleep meds and I am still not asleep, and I took them at 9. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm sorry you're not sleepy. This is not supposed to be a super sleepy chat, but we can wish you good sleep. Josiah Hobo says, love the beard, man. Hey, thank you very much. I'm a fan too. Jay says, Ragnarok was baptized and is in heaven with Jesus. Amen. What? What? Sizzle Moon Song says, cool. How was Romania this time of year, if I may ask? It was hot. It was kind of hot. There was no air conditioning. So I really was living that Spartan lifestyle. And some of the meals, was like half a cucumber and 2 small tomatoes. for me vegan folk. Stark says, yeah, protein powder. Yeah, protein. Eric Widman says, you look very handsome. Well, thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. What's up, Chagua? 1, 2, 3. George says, dude, I would love to chill with you and have a conversation. That's what we're doing, bro. But feel free to, my DMs are open, you guys. I know I'm RIP my DMs, probably not, but they are. So if you want to connect with me more, Random Meals and Snacks says, are you married? I am an unmarried man. No, I am not married. Ruby Rose says, you need to put that cash box. I don't know how to do it, but just ask someone. Thank you, Ruby Rose. I do have like a Cash App link on my profile. But yeah, I mean, if you want to talk to me, shoot me a message. I'm Nathaniel J. Burns on all the platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, etc. We got some Cyrillic. I don't know what you're saying, Roman. Random Meals and Snacks says, "Are you on the magic dust?" What do you mean? Ruby Rose says, "I must have missed it, but where are you from?" I am streaming from the Southwest United States. Thank you, Eric. Eric says, "Your facial hair is everything, man." Eric says, "Lumberjack, warrior, village mayor." I'm the mayor of this canoe. Sizzle Moon Song says, "My former partner went to seminary school. He was a PhD of philosophy, and he said the same thing as what you posted too." Oh, I didn't see that. Um, so my big steamin' John says, "I mean not to sully the teaching of Jesus, but the burden of proof in history is very high, and I do believe the historical man Jesus of Nazareth was a compassionate, super intelligent gay man." And Sizzle Moon Song says, "My former partner went to seminary school and was a PhD of philosophy, and he said the same thing as what you posted too." Well, there you go. Eric Woodman says his beard gets a sub. Nice. Stark says, "Cash App, what's the matter with you?" What do you mean? You can Venmo me too, Stark. We're in the US, so it's not easy to pay people. Um, I know in Europe, you just like send the money off. But yeah. Igor the Destroyer says, "Have you ever fooled around with a guy before?" Amanda Dyson says, "Hi." Ruby Rose, "Hey, I'm in the Southwest, Arizona. Hey, me out of here. Get me out of here. It is hot in the Southwest. It is hot. Hot, hot." Big Freedom says, "Good evening, brother. Is there ever a time to give up in child custody court if the mother is brainwashing a child?" Wow. I don't know. Bears get scared when they see him. Play some beats and we have Techno Viking 2. Sizzle Moon Song says, "The entire planet is magic dust. We walk on the bones of our indigenous ancestors, and we are all made of stardust." Fact. Daniel says, "I miss Techno Viking." Eric says, "No, that's Techno Viking's dad." Tamara says, "Hee hee." George, "Where are you, Nathaniel?" Southwest US, brother. Techno Viking 2 is here in the flesh. Is this a meme I have to check out? Techno Viking? Stark says I send the money off to Igor the Destroyer so he can destroy it. Yes. YouTube comment writer says that is so good. Says a Moon Song, Igor, I fail to see how that is any of your business and rather rude thing to ask in a public forum, don't you think? Folks, it's going to look like we're freezing, but I'm just going to check the steps. Steps in. We're just about 50 steps away from the thing. So we'll do one more lap, y'all. One more lap. And then we call it a night. How's everybody feeling? About ready to wind it down, do you think? Eric. Funny. George says, ever see a UFO? Eric says, I seen you in the dictionary looking up manly. It's funny. What the hell did I stumble upon? Daniel is signing off, going to work. Awesome, man. Keep it up, bro. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Daniel. I hope that you have a good day at work. Be safe and kick some ass. Stark says, I'm ready to stay in bed. Do you get to stay in bed today, Stark? YouTube comment raider says, yes, Nathaniel. YouTube Techno Viking, it's good. I wish maybe you can show us your reaction to you seeing the video live. Oh, cool. Sizzle Moon Song says, you're an inspiration, Nathaniel. Thanks for the live stream and chat. My pleasure. Yeah, we're not gonna end right away. We got one more lap, but we are winding down. Eric says, love you, my big guy. Thank you. Vasil is posting, it's like flags. Dashakwar. Deshakwar says 27-inch pythons looking MF. Not even close, bro. Daniel, you're welcome. Have a great day. Eric says, you're cooler than Techno Viking. Thanks. George says, nonsense these people speak of, it's not for you to know or care about. Eric says, with sunglasses, you look cooler than Jason Momoa and Arnold in Terminator. Hey, what's up, Muha? Muha Mafia on TikTok. Reviving the chat on TikTok. Muha says, would you ever cut your hair? I think I'm going to get it trimmed for the first time in like 10 years. Just because there's a lot of split ends, but I don't think we're going much more than split ends trimming. Probably for the foreseeable future. Eric says, with sunglasses, yes, thank you. George says, simple minds, simple answers. Not meaning your reply. Still walking, Dusty. Yep. What did you eat today? Not much, I don't think. Soup. I had a veggie soup. Oh, I want more veggie soup, but I ate it all. Veggie soup. Eric says, you look great. Good on you for getting the cardio going. Yes, it's low intensity, steady state cardio, that LISS, getting that LISS in, improving my TDEE, my total daily energy expenditure, by going for a walk. Eric says, I would give you some clam chowder if I could. I'm down for chowder, but I don't eat clams. I'm vegan. George says, well, no answer. What do you mean, George? What did I miss? Eric says, can you drink milk? I can eat or drink or do anything. I just choose not to drink milk from a cow. I don't drink animal milk, so I drink plant milk. Kind of changes how you think about it when you say it that way, doesn't it? Animal milk, like I don't drink cow milk, goat milk, sheep milk, cat milk, rat milk, dog milk, grasshopper milk. I don't drink any of that. None of those things. If it's plants, soy milk, almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk, I'll have that. I'll have that. Sizzle Moon Song says, nice neighborhood for a walk, so very quiet. Only heard one car since I've been here. Dusty says, Cap. Cap what? You've been walking since essentially Dusty. Oh, that's Dusty. Oh, what's up, Dusty? Now I know what's going on here. Cap. No, I've been walking, yes, the whole time. This is what I do. George. Choo. No cat. No cat milk. No animal milk. Nice neighborhood for a walk. Yes, thank you, Sizzle Moon Song. It is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Stealthy Sloth Gaming says milk is also a dairy product, so he won't drink it if he's vegan. And I am, and so I don't. That is correct, Stealthy Sloth. George says you have, but don't want to admit it here. That's fine. Mary Williams says, don't know what you're saying. Yeah. Well, you can look up the definition of milk, Ted. Eat well, you're a strong man, need to eat. Yes, I do. And I do. No, I do not. Duck milk is awesome. Why not animal milk? Because it's not made for me. No critter milk. Yeah. No faces and no poop. Hello, good evening.
Nice night, huh?
It's a beautiful night. Got his dogs out. Nice. Tesso says, Wolfman, put on pants. I have pants on. I have shorts. Dusty says pistachio cream. I think I may have only had pistachio milk one time. It's not a cheap milk, but it's not a juice either, because you blend them. It's not a juice. Come on. Come on, people. Yes, Dusty. Eric says your beard is so epic, your beard has a baby beard. Just proliferating beard. Dusty says, well, you have yourself a good night there. I'm going to head to bed. Have to be up early. Be careful. Sleep well. Thank you, Dusty. Thanks for joining. Good to see you in the chat. We are we've already hit 10,000 steps. This is the last lap. I'm also getting ready for a shower and bed. I get up early tomorrow as well. We got the workout at 5:15 a.m. on Mountain Standard Time on the Impact Athletics Association channel here on YouTube with Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal. We go split screen, get those 100 push-ups plus. Jesse says almond milk is good. Oat milk. Who was that? Protogen Sonat says hiya. Stealthy says probably a local neighborhood stranger, Jesse. Oh yes, that is exactly who it was. Somebody I don't know in the dark walking their dogs that probably lives within walking distance. Nobody I have met before. Protogen says, I am Sonat's robot. Shall I clean your house? Yes, please. Oh, for the love of goodness gracious. No, Jesse. It will not juice those. How do you get milk from almonds? You pulverize them. Jesse, you'll have to behave or you'll be put in timeout. If I have to review your comments many times, it's just not worth it. Sizzle Moon Song says double tap the screen and subscribe, y'all. Thank you. Think Again says, has anyone ever told you you look like John Goodman? No. No, I haven't. Haven't heard that. But thank you for the compliment. Proto says, you missed a spot. Protogen Sonat. Oop. George says, I don't know. We miss a lot. The love from friends, family, random acts of kindness. Indeed. Eric says, love you, big guy. Stay strong. Cleaning time. Man says hi. Hello, man. Jesse says, does almond milk have the same nutrients as, say, cow's milk, the calcium, etc.? George says, dude, I've never stuck watching a feed. I was talking about the UFO. About talking about it. It's delayed, obviously. I don't know, man. Got a booger in my beard? Get it. Get it for me. You gonna get it? Ain't no booger in my beard. What are you talking about? Sick. Let's go, Nikki. You ready? George Pitts says, hey, brother. Hey, George, we got a George in the chat already. So George and George, meet George. And George. Excellent beard. Thank you. It was. You got rid of it. Or did it just get rid of itself? That's the thing about hair. It doesn't last. Changes, changes colors, textures, length, and then sometimes it just goes away altogether. Lots of reasons why. Shaved it on your birthday to see your face again. Pick some blackberries and mix with yours. 5 a.m. I'm gone ninja style. All right, George Evankovich. Nice talking to you today. Wish you well. I do not have plans to shave my beard, no. Mm-mm. Thank you. Well, my very good friends, we are about to the end. Probably another 5 minutes here. It's your chance. Have we said all that we need to say today? Yeah, yeah. All right. Peace out, George. Jocelyn says yes. Yeah, I mean, probably. Stealthy says, okay, well, I guess it was nice tuning in. Have a good night. My day just started. Yeah, we already did the what? A whole mess of push ups, over 100 push ups. And we got 10,000 steps in. So, time for rest for me. Where are you working, Stealthy? Are you going to work? I appreciate you, Sizzle Moon Song. And I hope that you find joy in every moment. And Richard Thompson says it's so dark where he is. George says, I liked your last stream with the 100 push ups. Thank you very much. We did 100 push ups tonight. We did more. Did more than 100 push ups tonight. We've done over 200 push ups today. Yeah, I don't know. Gimli, I'd be happy to meet Gimli. All right, my friends. Well, it's been an incredible evening. Thank you for taking this walk with me. We did 10,000 steps, over 100 push ups, and had some really great conversation. Way less trolling tonight. Appreciate everybody's positivity. Uh, you'll have a great night. All right. Always an honor and a pleasure. Always. Peace.